Good morning everybody from another beautiful day in Florida. Our last day as it happens, we're just rolling out now of the Rosen Inn, Point Orlando, and I must say I'm very impressed with this hotel for the price. It's been fantastic. Staff are great, rooms were clean, spacious.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. It was all
you know,
right,
there was really nothing to complain about. The room we were in was 2164. If you have small kids and you want to be kind of on the ground floor near the car park, because you will end up carrying your children out of the car at the end of the day if you're spending long days at the theme park. So it was ideal because you literally parked the car, went through the little kind of like bit where the lifts and that were, and the room was right there, so it was really a very short walk. So that's a good shout if you have little kiddies. So we're just going to pop in and give the keys back, and then someone from the Facebook group, It's Orlando Time, left their phone out here, so they asked on the group if somebody could get it for them and bring it back, so we're going to find out about that as well. And then we've got a few things to do this morning. I can't remember what they are, so I'll wait till Dan comes back and we'll formulate a plan so we can get everything done before we check in for our flight and head back to Scotland. So we'll see you when we know what we're going to do. Also, I just wanted to mention that if you're like a fan of country music, or even if you're just over here and you want to listen to something a bit different, we tuned into this station. It's 97.5 WPCV, and it's pretty good. There's lots of good country music on it, like new country, old country, and everything in between. We've really enjoyed listening to this while we've been out here. Right, so that's us all done. We've checked out and picked up the phone. Yeah. So the plan is we're now going to Disney Springs. One, to have a look in the Disney shop, and two, to get some cookies to take, some Gideons cookies to take home with us. And then we are coming back to iDrive.
Yes.
We need to go to Hogan's Beach shop. Dan needs to pick up a t-shirt for somebody and get a bigger size in one of the t-shirts that he got earlier in the trip. And we need to go to Walgreens because I want to get some of those melatonin gummies, just to try and help us get back into the normal sleeping pattern. And then Universal.
Yeah.
That's the plan. It's a lot to fit in, but we'll get it. We'll get it there. We'll get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone see Universal?
So yeah, and I need to check in for the flight as well. I'll do that in a minute.
Before we go home,
Manny and Darcy have got a case in between them. The car was big enough. It just when you got all the cases plus the double buggy plus it was just easier to put the case in between them.
why?
Something going on here, isn't there?
Yeah, there must be some sort of convention on again.
Yeah, busy at the old convention centre here. Got the Orange County Sheriff out directing all the traffic and stuff. So there we go. That's us, off to Disney Springs. Well, this is a lot quieter than we've seen it. There's a little like balloon thing up. But yeah, it definitely seems like this is a place to come during the day, because it's a lot quieter than it is at night. Aww, look at the Mickey, like pride sign there. Cute, love it. So I've been to Gideons, got the cookies, treated myself to a t-shirt as well, and got Dan a peanut butter cold brew, which I was just saying to him we might be able to recreate when we go home. So we're heading to the Disney shop now. I don't think it's looking good for my sister's magic bands, because they seem to be phasing them out for these new magic bands. So
Which will be double the price of the ones now, probably.
Of course they will. So I might not be able to get her the ones that she wants, but I'm going to go and have a look anyway. And she's wanting some 50th anniversary ears as well. So we're waiting on a magic band being personalised for my sister, so just come to finish up the holiday with some Dole Whip. It's very melty, isn't it? Dasha really wants some. Okay, here we are. Heading into Universal Studios now, so we've done a lot of jobs. Been Hogan's Beach Shop.
Again.
Walgreens. Trader Joe's. Had a Jimmy John's for lunch. Would highly recommend that if you're here. Seek out Jimmy John's and make sure you get a side of the Kickin' Ranch. It's like 50 cents, but well worth it. And then here we are.
Yeah. So, for a bit of shopping.
Yeah, a bit of shopping.
Not necessarily for ourselves.
No.
But probably.
Well, I don't know. I'm not
They
looking
Hulk
for anything,
Hogan
but-
socks.
Eh?
They Hulk Hogan socks. Did you see them?
No, I did not see them. You spent enough money on Hulk Hogan in this holiday.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so we're heading to the tribute store again. My sister's looking for some Back to the Future merchandise. So yeah, we did a lot of shopping for her this trip, eh?
Rest of the day.
I know.
You know, we've only been here for 16 days. You couldn't have told us at the start of the trip.
Day one, yeah, would have been handy.
Places multiple times.
However, it's fine. It's a bit overcast now, so it's taking the temperature down a little bit, so it's a bit more comfortable for walking about in.
Yeah, we're getting there.
You're not going to believe it. Dan's found the Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holders Lounge. And only he can go in. So he's just gone in without us and we're just standing outside in the heat waiting on him. How rude. You can't go up there, babe. That's it, we're heading out now. Done our shopping. Dan went in the Annual Pass Holders Lounge or whatever it's called without us.
Yes, you're not allowed in.
Just left us at the door. Yeah, so we're done. See you later, Universal. See you next time. Dan's waited this whole holiday to go here. Walk past it every time I come to Universal but never came in. The last day. He'll treat himself to a donut, isn't he? Dash, are you going to have a donut? Yeah? What about you, man? Are you having a donut? Dan spied the t-shirts over here, as he always does. Hey, they're all spying t-shirts.
That's my little hobby.
quite like that. Is that a ladies one?
Yes.
The voodoo dozen one?
Yes.
Quite cool. It looks like a greyish colour rather than black.
It is out. I think they call that heather.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
That's going to keep that grubby tail away from Captain Crunch.
Look at this sweetie. Bob, look at the rainbow one. I want the rainbow one.
Okay.
And the one I want the sprinkly donut.
You only get one?
Raspberry jelly.
I think that's fine. Look at that.
Look at it. Now, look at the mustache foot.
I see it, yeah.
These come in pink boxes. Let's see. I want to see what they all look like. Man, it's like, just give me my donut.
Just in the way.
Oh. Ooh. Wow.
Take that then.
Mine's is like twice the size I thought it was going to be. It didn't look that big in the thing.
I'm sure you'll manage it.
Oh well.
That would look.
Wow.
There you go.
Look at mine. Look at mine.
Looking lovely.
Mine is looking
Oh
lovely.
my goodness.
I'll get
Manny.
it, Des. I'll get it. Here you go then. No, drink or donut. One of the two.
What do you think?
Right, don't have it then.
Is it good? That looks yum, Manny. Look at that. Oh, it's the same size as your head.
Cream.
Oh, it's got the custard in the middle. So we arrived at the airport, we're all checked in and whatever. And I remember on TikTok a while ago seeing this thing about this man, like a statue of this man called the Traveller. And we've just walked past it and I was like, there's that man, there's that man. I didn't know what I was talking about. But yeah, it looks super real. If I zoom in on his face. It looks like at any minute he would just like move his head or open his eyes or something. It's amazing. Love it.
Buddy Dyer, and we hope you enjoyed your Orlando experience.
Bloody Dyer. Bloody Dyer. Here we are then. One last monorail trip of the holiday. Last ride of the holiday.
Oh, this is great. Hey, I'm gonna put this on it.
Just like that, we're home. Yeah, we're home, man. Yeah. I actually got home yesterday, but you know what it's like, especially when you come back. We were just all a bit out of sorts and a bit knackered, so we ended up going to bed quite early. So our journey home was okay. The transatlantic flight back was full, so it did mean that I had Darcy on my lap the whole way. Well, Dan and I kind of shared, but she just kind of wanted to be on my lap the whole time. So it was quite hard, and the person in front of me, although they're completely entitled to recline their seat, it meant that we really didn't have a lot of room at all, and the girls were tired, so they were wanting to stretch out and have a sleep, which they did for the majority of the way, which was great. And but that meant that Dan and I didn't really manage to get much of a sleep, unfortunately, on the journey back. And it was quite turbulent as well, so they kept asking everybody to put their seatbelts on. But anyway, that was fine. And then we got back to Dublin, and we had a bit of a wait on our flight anyway, and found out that we couldn't get the buggy back in between our two flights, which we did on the way out. so that was a bit of a nightmare. So they gave us a couple of like buggies on loan to have, so that was handy because Darcy did want to have a sleep, so she was able to do that in the buggy. But then our flight from Dublin back to Edinburgh was delayed by about how long? About an hour.
Yeah. Hour before we got on the plane, and then another hour probably sitting on the.
Yeah, it was a bit disastrous. They bussed us out to the plane, the little plane that we got from Dublin to Edinburgh, and they hadn't even fueled it up or anything, so they couldn't let us off the plane until they'd done that. Off the bus, sorry, until they'd done that. And then we got on the plane and there was waiting about, and then when we got back to Edinburgh there was apparently a real shortage of ground staff, so eventually we were on the plane for ages, and eventually the cabin crew themselves actually acted as the ground crew, and they got us off the plane and back into the like the baggage reclaim, but then there was nobody to take the bags off, so we were in the baggage reclaim for a good 45 minutes, I would say, until our bags eventually came out, and then Mum and Dad picked us up and we came back home. So there we have it. That's the end of the holiday. Yeah. So if you followed us along on this holiday, thank you very much for watching. We are hoping to do like more videos in the future. Obviously they won't all be Florida because we're not millionaires. We need to save up the money again to go. We're thinking about maybe next February, but we'll see how that goes. But we're thinking even we can do other little videos throughout the year from like more local than Florida, any little trips that we do or anything that's interesting. We might bring the camera along with us. Again, thank you very much everybody for watching. If you've reached this point, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll catch you very, very soon. Okay, thanks, bye. You saying bye? Manny's tired. Okay, thanks for watching, bye. Before I finish up this vlog, I think I mentioned it. I got some Gideons Bakehouse cookies yesterday at Disney Springs. Wasn't yesterday, it was actually the day before. Was it? Can't remember. So it comes in this nice box. Gideon's Bakehouse. Delicious things await. And I got 3. I've had a try of this one. This is the... I just thought I'd quickly show you them before I eat them. So I've tried this one. This is a triple chocolate one, which has got just tons of chocolate chips on the top, as the other one has as well. And it's also like a chocolate cookie rather than being just like a plain cookie.
Dad, look at what I'm doing.
And then the other one that I got was, I think this one's just the original chocolate chip cookie. Yeah. And last up I got the pistachio toffee. I think it was chocolate chip. And that was the 3 that I got. So they were $6 each, which honestly for the size, like there's my hand and there's the size of the cookie. I don't think it's actually too bad, to be honest. Yeah, so that's the ones I got. And I haven't tried them both yet, but this one here is really delicious. So if you're in Disney Springs, definitely have a go. See what you think of them. And I also treated myself to a Gideon's Bakehouse t-shirt, which I think was like their Pride one. So it's got like the little gargoyle thing with the multicoloured wings on it. So love it. So I'm going to wear that out today. And that's that.
I'm just wearing a new t-shirt.
Oh, okay. So there we have it, Gideon's cookies.